NBA player props here for NBA Finals Game 3. Before we get started, you guys, take a look in the description below. You guys hop into the Discord. It's where I post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks. We have the cappers in there as well. Super positive community. Everyone in the Discord is trying to help each other cash. Again, link in the description below. Currently doing a promo right now for first-time members of the Discord. 20% off your first month. Comes out to like, I don't know, $5-6 for the full first 30 days in the Discord, you guys. Link in the description below for that. Also, you guys, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at ToughPicks. I've been posting daily plays of the day on Twitter. Really trying to grow my Twitter page here. At ToughPicks on Twitter. Plays of the day, WNBA, MLB. Early value as well over on Twitter. So again, check out the link in the description below for the Discord and follow me on Twitter at ToughPicks. But let's get right into it, you guys. 2 player props, NBA Finals Game 3. I think we're expecting the most competitive game of the series here in this one. I'm recording this video Tuesday night. This game is Wednesday, June 11th. But nonetheless, 5.5 point spread, 228.5 game total here at Indiana. Hopefully Indiana plays much better at home. I think this is going to be a competitive game. And I got 2 player props for this game over on PrizePicks. Again, please drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. But let's get into it. First play is going to be Tyrese Halliburton over 38.5 fantasy. We know, going back even to last season, Tyrese plays so much better at home. We look at his home versus away splits. Even just this season, it's just pretty night and day. For Tyrese Halliburton, home versus away, let's come down here. 20.2 points at home compared to 17 on the road. More assists, obviously. Steals plus blocks, pretty the same. Similar field goal percentage, up almost 6 whole points, 6.5 whole field goal percentage points. And then obviously he's a little bit more aggressive, 14.1 field goal attempts at home compared to 13.4 on the road. We look over on Outlier, you guys. Link in the description below. You guys can get a 7-day free trial with Outlier research betting tool that I do use on a regular basis. This season at home, in 30 of 44 games, 68% hit rate, averaging 44.18 fantasy points. Obviously a must-win game. Game 3 is very crucial for both teams in a playoff series, let alone the NBA Finals. So expecting Tyrese to play, close to 36 minutes. Over in 10 of 13 games this season at home with 36 plus minutes. Obviously, some of these games coming in the playoffs. 62.5, 41, 80.9, and 55.7 in those 4 home playoff games in this playoff so far. Just absolutely gone crazy. Like I said, 10 of 13 at home, 47.7 fantasy point average this season at home with 36 plus minutes. We look at per 36 minutes this season just across the entire, or I guess over the last 8 games at home, averaging 45.6 fantasy points per 36, 1.3 fantasy points per minute, right? Giving us just absolute elite upside for Tyrese Halliburton. I was going to play this before the lines dropped. I was going to play this at anything under 40. At 38.5, I think is the sweet spot, and I do think this line probably does bump by tip-off. We talked about it before, or we've seen talk show radio talking about Tyrese Halliburton needs to be extremely aggressive. He's also even talked about it post-game, talking about he needs to really be aggressive, scoring the basketball, not just looking to pass. Obviously, OKC has a terrific defense, but Tyrese playing at home, I like the upside for him in this spot. Second play here is going to be another fantasy score line. It's going to be Chet Holmgren over 31.5 fantasy. Surprisingly, Chet's home versus away splits so much better on the road. We look at on the road, 17, 9, and 2. If you look at it compared to his home stats, he averages 4 more points per game almost, 3 more rebounds, almost a whole more assists, blocks slightly less, but nonetheless, he is just that much more aggressive on the road here as well. 11.6 field goal attempts compared to 9.8 at home. We look at Chet Holmgren over on Outlier as well. Just the hit rate for this line away this season, 15 of 22. Obviously, it's the NBA Finals, expecting him to play massive minutes. I think he's going to have a floor of 28. Over in 13 of 17 away games this season, averaging 39.5 fantasy points. An elite hit rate here for Chet Holmgren, and he's played pretty well in this series through the 2 games. I think he didn't play that well in game 1, but he came out and played really well. Hasn't played a ton of minutes. In game 1, played 24 and then played 28 in kind of a blowout here. I'm expecting a lot more minutes. I think a 30-plus minutes floor here for Chet Holmgren. Like I said, he plays better on the road, but I think they need him. He is starting away from Isaiah Hartenstein in this one. I think 28-plus minutes, like I said, should be the floor for him. And again, per 36 minutes, Chet this season on the road. This is on the road. 46.6 fantasy points per 36, 1.3 fantasy points per minute. Just a ton of upside here for Chet with the steals, the blocks. We look at centers. Fantasy score game like this season versus the Pacers on the road, right? Logging 28 plus minutes. I mean, we saw Towns have massive playoff game multiple times here. Evan Mobley as well. I just like the upside here for Chet, given kind of how he is starting center now on the road. His home versus away split so much better. I like this spot for him. So 2 player props here, both under 40 fantasy scores for both these guys. NBA Finals Game 3. Please drop a like, you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Check out all the links in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. And as always, let's cash.